1dabanton is in the
Original
building.
there. You know what time it is.
How you doing, G?
I'm good. I'm all right.
You're always all right. You're always
Yes,
all right.
sir.
Now, the thing is, let me be honest, crossing over and making a hit,
Yeah.
they're two different things,
Of
right?
course.
Especially, when crossing over means you're moving from a position of your life and you're seeing a lot of things happening. You just didn't think yourself, or maybe
Yeah.
sometimes you have that epiphany. You think, oh, maybe I made it one time in my head, but I'm not there yet, right? How did that work out for you when you saw that one single hit? How was that for you?
Definitely felt good because I've been making music for a while. I didn't just start making music like 2 or 3
Tell
years
us
ago.
how many years have you been making music?
Like 7 years.
7 years.
Yeah, something like that. 7 years.
7
So
years.
it's not like I just started making music. So it felt really satisfying for all the work I've been putting it through the years that finally is happening. So it's actually a good feeling.
And the feeling is good because now the
Yeah.
truth is you never know what's coming.
Okay.
The fact is you've actually, if I want to check your growth from where I knew you from where you are now, that was some trenches level, my G.
Look out, bro. The trenches involved.
And that kind of changed, right?
Yeah,
That
of course,
changed.
Of course,
Oh,
of course.
absolutely. So where would you like to be? Where would you think you're supposed to be?
Like I said earlier, I started making music not just 1 year or 2 years ago. I've been in the game for like 7 years. So if I should say my peers, I would, sincerely speaking, I wouldn't say.
Who are your peers? So now you know it's Ice Prince.
When I said no,
Jesse Jax?
no.
So who are your peers?
I think it was when Mayor Kun was about to debut.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
the Mayor Kun, even the Kiss Daniel area. I was making music then.
Wow.
You get me? Yeah.
Well, right now you're gonna be rich till you die, right?
Of course, no cap. So I feel like those are my peers when I actually started making music for the first time. When I came to Lagos to like begin my career. So
Where do you come from?
I'm a PH boy, so I came from Port Harcourt
Ah.
to Lagos. Yeah, of
Port
course.
Harcourt boys now,
Yes,
you're not
sir.
in Vex.
Mhm.
You've got Amalek, we got Burner Boy, we
Yeah.
got Jabbar Hustlers.
Mhm.
So the thing is, you're a proper Pitaqua boy.
I'm born and bred in PH City.
So you were you big there already?
Yeah, to a level, to a certain extent, I was quite known in Port Harcourt because I dropped music in Port Harcourt. I did some stuff in Port Harcourt.
So what's the difference in you in Port Harcourt and Lagos just with the music? What was different with Lagos and Port Harcourt? The acceptance.
The acceptance. I'm a PH boy, and I've always been good. I've always been churning out amazing music. So I had a fan base in Port Harcourt. They were like rooting for me and all of that. So, but the industry is different. You get me? Lagos is obviously a bigger league. So that's what I feel like the difference is. Yeah.
Okay, the difference is there's a bigger league here when it comes to music.
Yeah.
How many songs do you have in your hard drive
Right now.
right now?
Finished or unfinished?
Everything together, finished, unfinished songs, the ones they stole from you, either ways, anyone.
Well,
Everything.
but it can get, it could be like up to 1K because I record almost every day. I'm a music producer also, so I'm always
Wow.
making beats and always like recording.
You have
music
over
all
1,000
the time.
songs.
Yeah, I could say that.
So-
because I have like my songs from 4 years ago. Like I have my drive. I have songs from 4 years ago.
So, is there any song you give to someone did you ever give anybody your music before? Have you ever given someone a song that you wish you never gave out?
I've given out songs. I've given out because I also write. I'm a songwriter.
Who are you reading for?
I've written for Ricardo Banks.
Okay.
For techno.
Wow.
Some other artists that are not yet out, like out.
But
Then-
did you ever give out, sometimes people say, okay, you might have a song and say, some of you writing the song again, you give them. Is there any song you've given out that you wish you never gave out?
The song is not out yet. But I don't know if but I actually wrote the song for Davido in his upcoming album coming out in March.
Oh, nice.
That's a really beautiful song. That sometimes I feel like, bro, like the song is really nice. You get me?
you
But
wish you never gave it out?
sometimes I look lie for you. I look why you are saying.
Honesty right there.
Yeah, but it's an amazing song.
But
Shout out
hopefully
to-
he makes the album, right? You're not too sure if you're going to make the album. Because sometimes, you make records and sometimes you're not sure if they're going to pick that song.
No, I'm sure it's gonna make it. He has
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
Yeah,
I like real talk right there.
Yeah.
So we will be seeing a song that you wrote for David
Yeah.
on the forthcoming album.
live.
Wow. How many years have you been writing music?
I actually started writing professionally for other people like 4 years ago. Yeah, I think 4 years ago.
Wow. So now you can actually have like 10 EPs or even more.
Of course, like I'm a music machine. They call me the original vibe machine. That's my acronym. That's what I'm known by, OVM. So I feel like I'm a music machine. I can just wake up in the morning and make music, wake up in the middle of the night and make music. I've been making music non-stop every night for the past 7 years. Unless there's a reason
Crazy.
when I can't be in the studio. Maybe I have a show or I do with babe. I don't, you understand?
Ah, you
But-
do with babe.
Something or the other. You get me? But
1dabanton. So now the thing is,
yeah.
what's the longest you stayed in the studio, the stretch? You didn't step out. What's the duration? What's the longest time you stayed in the studio?
I think it was almost a week. It was almost a week. I was locked in with my fellow vibe machines. I had some amazing producer with me, and I was also producing. So we were just in the studio and we didn't step out. We just had snacks, and we were not really eating like food, but we're just chilling and just making music.
What were you eating? Do you have a
Music.
fetish before you record? Let me just ask you that. Is that something you do before you record?
No.
Do you smoke?
I used to smoke. I just I think I'm on sabbatical break now from smoking. Yeah, I used to smoke a lot, but right now I don't really smoke anymore.
Yeah.
But back then I used to smoke. If I smoke, maybe.
So
a
why
little
are
bit-
you on chill? Why did he tell you to chill now? You want to smoke the whole studio up?
No, it's a personal decision. Actually, I just felt like I need to stay up for a while and just chill, basically.
But you
Not
like how you feel now?
Yeah, obviously I like how I feel because I used to smoke not just weed. I smoke cigarettes.
Oh.
Too, so it was like a lot for me.
Whoa.
Yeah, you get.
But so you're a changed man now, right?
Most yeah, power figure. I swear.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
Now, the thing is, if you want to be honest with yourself, you know, when is the best time you make your record? Now, are you a night person or you're during the day? Because some people
Obviously,
tell you to record during the day or at night.
Obviously,
What
I'm a
part?
night
What time
person.
do you record the most? At night or during the day?
Obviously, nighttime. You can call me at 2 a.m., 3 a.m., and it's not going to ring up to like 3 beeps and I pick up. But you can call me in the morning at 9 a.m. till 12 and you won't get me. Can't lie. But in the nighttime, I'm always up.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know the funny thing, there's a lot of change because this 1dabanton is different. You're spinning it like it should be.
No cap.
Now, who have you made a record? Who are you? Now, the truth is, sometimes you make records and you want people to work with you,
Yeah.
right? And you realize that they're not giving you that audience. Who's that person you're trying to work with that is a bit tough getting to
See,
them?
this one is a really hot topic because it happens a lot. Sometimes I even feel like saying the fear. I mean, I don't know. You get me?
Who they?
Like
they stress you?
I've had amazing records that, like recently until 2 days ago, I made a song that if Fireboy should come on this song right now, it's going to be like an instant classic.
So have you reached
understand?
out to him?
Yeah, we talk once in a while, but it's always not.
He
We're
hasn't.
about to do it.
He's
or
not
we're
coming through?
Yeah, something like that. You feel me? But I don't really know what it is. But bro, if you can hear me now, let's do this. We'll just make it pass. Don't be worried.
So Fireboy, you're hearing that,
yeah,
right?
so yeah, you get me. I wouldn't lie to you. I've tried to make a song with Omalay too, but somehow.
But Omalay is a Port Harcourt boy too as well, right? You
Yeah.
guys, were you guys close at any point?
Not really. We weren't really close, but we like knew each other's brand and all that. You get me? Because we're from Port Harcourt. Obviously, Omalay's gonna know about 1dabanton, and when Omalay started buzzing, I obviously knew about Omalay
Omalay as
before,
well, yeah.
like he got really, really big. You get me? So to an extent, we know each other.
Okay.
Mhm.
So you reached out to him?
Yeah, I have.
Has he
man.
replied to you?
Yeah, he replied. Actually, he gave me his mail. I sent it to him, but since then, I've texted. Get me how I won't begin text. Don't be bad now. You get me? So I just had to chill for a while. They don't be like Sawa Razula.
I don't say the chest babe. I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna chase out till I say the chest babe.
Yes, sir.
Crazy, man. Now the thing is, if you're gonna just talk about your music and your body of work, what do you say is your style? What makes you different from everybody else? Because now the truth is, sometimes I think you talked about fear. It might be the fact that this conversation, this is the realest conversation I ever had with you.
Yeah.
Do you sometimes feel like people don't really know you as much?
Yes, it happens. Sometimes I feel like I don't feel like these people really know who I am. You get me? That's why I'm glad for everything that's been happening in my career lately.
Yeah.
Because I'm about to let everybody know what's about, like what 1dabanton is about. Bro, I'm not trying to cap. I'm not trying to say, because I really don't like to talk too much. If you know me well and you know me personally, I don't talk too much. But I'm bad when it comes to music making. I'm a machine. I know how to make music, proper music. You get me?
Because the truth is, No Wahala is not just a hit song.
Yeah.
It's an evergreen song.
Of course.
How did you get to it and Kiss Daniel to be on it?
Shout out to Ubi Franklin. I was actually chilling at home. I was playing PS5 with my brother Dandizi. I think I was at Dandizi's house. We were playing soccer. Ubi Franklin called me like, I'm at Kiss Daniel's place. He's bumping to your song. He likes it and wouldn't mind jumping on it. Can you come over? I said, all right, that's fine. I went to Kiss Daniel's studio and he put his verse together. Along the line, along the studio session that we were having, Kiss Daniel was like, he feels Tiwa Savage is going to be perfect on the song. So he actually invited her on the song. So that's how we got a Kiss Daniel and Tiwa Savage No Wahala remix.
And you know, sometimes you can hear stuff like you might think sometimes the conversation is, oh, Kiss Daniel is kind of hard to access. But he wasn't a big deal for you.
No, he wasn't. It wasn't.
That's cool.
Actually.
That's cool. And that's how you got that collaboration.
No cap.
Wow. Do you think that changed everything for you? I think the song itself already
it did what it had to do, because the original song is really, really big, like worldwide. That's like the original song has 92 million streams on Spotify alone.
Facts.
You get me? The original No Wahala. You get me? No, I'm not taking anything away from the remix. The remix did what it did, but the original song was a banger and it's still a banger till date.
I agree.
No cap.
I agree, because you know, even that remix was good, very good.
Yeah.
But still, the original one was actually right.
Of course.
So, but the thing is, they tell you to do a remix sometimes because you want to make the song a lot bigger than that, or put in the right people on it.
Yeah.
But I think if you make a great song, people will call for it.
Of course. No
Nice.
cap. That's how it happens, man. Music is music. When music is good, everyone listens to music. To everyone, every artist that's listening to me right now, everybody hears the music that you put out. If it's good, everyone is aware. Everyone is aware. Everyone is on their phones. They know what's going on.
I agree.
So if someone is not texting you back, bro, they don't want to text you.
I agree.
Cap.
I agree. You just won.
Yeah.
I want to talk about Port Harcourt as a music hub.
Mm-hmm.
Whether anybody likes it or not, right? Port Harcourt now have some really big stars pushing that. For example, the Grammy Award winner is from Port Harcourt, right? They have Burna Boy, they have 1dabanton, they have Amalay, Ajiba Hustler. I just even found out that Wiz Chan, this Wizard Chan or Wizard Chan is from Port Harcourt, right? Dandizi is from Port Harcourt as well. Timaya, right, is from Port Harcourt as well.
Yeah, no cap.
What are you guys doing to make sure you guys lock that thing in? Is there any level of togetherness with you guys?
Bro, man, this is like a pressing issue, because anytime I come to meet, like Dan and I, we're the closest, you get me? We always talk about forming an alignment, because that's the only way we can grow and take this thing to the next level. Because whether we like it or not, we're not so much in the industry, and we're actually good. The music is good, everything is good. Just the fact that it's really hard for us to come together so people can really identify that there's a Port Harcourt movement happening. You get me? So that's the challenge right now. But I don't be flog. I will begin to flog people where everybody come there on one line.
The colony of Port Harcourt boys making the wave here right now.
Yeah.
You guys have made a lot of hit singles. You guys have put yourselves on the map, and definitely you guys should get that flowers and respect. You personally, who has been supporting you greatly that is from Port Harcourt?
I have to say this. I've never said it before. I don't know why, but when No Wahala actually peaked for the first time, Bonner and his team were the first people to reach out, and they were like, bro, you need to come to the house. I remember I wasn't even in Lagos. My manager called me like, bro, Bonner and his team, they really want to see you. Like, they want to talk about the way forward. So I went to Bonner's place. It was my first time at his house, and we're welcome. Of course, I'm a Port Harcourt boy, you get me? So shout out to Matthew. Is a Bonner, he's part of Bonner's team as an A&R and an executive, you get me? So they introduced us to the ideas because our song just blew up, and we actually didn't know the impact they had worldwide outside Lagos and Africa in general.
So let me be clear on this. Burner reached out to you after, like, the team reached out to you after the
success of No Wahala, the original No Wahala. The remix wasn't
So
out
you just
yet.
made a record. You didn't know how to move around, right?
Yeah, you get me?
So what was the meeting for when he called you? What was the meeting for?
Yeah, because they have the experience. They've been outside. They know how things work outside Africa and Lagos in general. You get me? So they were like, this is how you should navigate, because this is a world record. It's not just an African or Nigerian record. You feel me? So this is how they were just basically guiding us like a brother would do. You get me? So shout out to Bonner and the team.
That's good.
Of course, Ajebo Hustlers. I actually produced the breakout tune, the Barao song for them.
Oh,
you get me? So yeah, actually. With them being Parao, Angry Mom, I produced the song.
Whoa!
You feel me? So
you produced that record?
Yeah, I did.
Wow!
You get me?
I didn't know that.
Now you know, my bro.
you produced Barao for Ajebo Hustlers.
I did.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Yeah. So we're cool. We're family. They won an award a few days ago, and we were there to pick it up.
The MVP.
Dan Dizzy, that's my family. That's like we're closest. You get me? We're from Opobo. So even in Rivers State, we're like from the same village. So that's my brother.
So who have not been really.
Like I said earlier in the interview, I've tried to make a song with Omale. Shout out to Omale. We're from Port Harcourt together. People always ask me, man, you need to make a song. I always tell these people, like, I've tried. I've reached out. I've tried to make music with this bro, but it's just not coming forward, and I don't know the reason why. You get me? So it is what it is at the end of the day.
So, I mean, this is I'm not saying it, but I think it just makes sense. Coming from where you guys are from, it's people don't understand how big you guys are getting big in this business. Port Harcourt is becoming a hub of entertainment. They just need to start tapping into it. And I think what I've realized that I don't think the people put money into music. Do we agree?
Yeah, I agree with you.
Why do you think that is a thing?
I feel like, I don't know if it's because they don't believe enough, but they patronize people that come out of that outside Port Harcourt. You get me? When they patronize a Port Harcourt person is when you're out there, you've made it, like you've done something with yourself or with your career. So that's when they get to recognize you. But before then, the normal, regular Port Harcourt.
Do you think sometimes it's out of fear?
Bro, I really don't know the reasons behind all these things, but this stuff has to change if you're actually going to make great changes when it comes to entertainment.
Yeah. Let me just say this clearly, right? Port Harcourt is a really good place. I mean, I've been there. The people are really good. But I've heard this couple of times that, a lot of big people come from Port Harcourt, but they don't really, they don't put that money into that type of craft, right? And maybe clearly there's something maybe it's out of fear or something, or maybe there are other reasons why, or maybe because that's not their major sorts of. They don't see it as a source of livelihood for them.
That's the point. That's a big point, because growing up in I grew up in Port Harcourt. I was born in Port Harcourt. What I saw, the big boys, the people that were the big boys then, you had to be like you had to have like a political calling.
Affiliation.
Or you bad guy, where they don't call on side, say, Alpha, really worry again, me people shoot small thing. You get me? So music was a thing. You get me? But the people that were there also complained about the things that we're complaining of now. Like, there's nobody trying to help them or invest in the business. And it still happens till today. So I feel like you said, it's not something they really see. They really have a vision for. Like, they don't see it like it's something they should invest in. So that's a big problem.
Okay, so talking about the EP, right?
Yeah, man. 1dabanton just want to make good music and make money. Like last year, shout out to the fans, so everybody listening all over the world. I had a good time. I actually spent most of my year, last year, 2022, touring around the world.
So where are the places you
Yeah, I was in Germany. I was in Paris. I went to Belgium, Switzerland.
Wow.
Czech Republic.
Gulliver's Gulliver's Travel.
I
in
was
the
at,
building.
yeah, and I mean, man, I actually moved a lot last year.
Did you ever see that coming?
I've always had the dream of like touring around the world and performing my music, but I didn't know it was gonna happen the way it happened. I know I was gonna do the magic, and so when it happened, I felt good. I felt good because this is something I've been.
Which country did
envisioning.
you go to that really blow your mind?
To be honest, a lot of them were amazing, but the height of it was performing alongside Wizkid at the Made in Lagos concert in Paris, France at the Accor Arena.
Oh,
like
wow.
20K people, it was crazy. And I didn't come out with No Wahala. I came out with another song. It's called No Sleep featuring Zlatan. It's part of my debut album, and the whole crowd went wild. I was like,
And they
yo,
loved it, right?
Yeah, you get me. So it was amazing. Shout out to DJ Tunes and Wizkid for that opportunity. So yeah, that's what we've been doing.
I like it, and I'm happy where you are now. It's a great feeling for what you're doing.
Yeah.
And I love it. The truth is, music is always gonna be good. If you're good, you're good with it. It's always gonna be good as long as you keep at it and you're focused on it. You're just one single away of just getting everybody on your side. That's it. Make a hit record, you're good.
I've got so much music. I got so much stuff's coming out real soon. I just dropped a new single called Jehovah. Amazing tune. They're loving it. I have an EP that's ready to roll in a short while.
Yeah.
And definitely I'm dropping my sophomore album this year. So
cool.
It's just more music from 1dabanton. Bro, all I want to do is just make good music, make money, and just tour around the world.
Soft life. That's what they call it. Soft life.
Yeah.
15 minutes down, 3 o'clock. Thank you so much, 1dabanton, for coming on the show. This is a great conversation. And thank you for coming on Superstar Wednesday. If you missed the interview, check it out on our YouTube page. It's going to drop pretty soon, right?